Capricorn, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Welcome everybody. This is Born Without Boundaries, my channel, and I am Michelle, and I welcome you into this energy reading for Capricorn, meta-conscious energy. So if you are not a Capricorn, you're like, why am I being drawn to this video? It's because there's a message in this video that you need to hear that's going to be helpful for you. So it is for you, and it comes to you at just the right time. And this is where your message begins. I love this card. Life is speeding up. It's Gemini energy. You can see the antlers. You can see the consciousness. The antlers representing like the consciousness, the awareness that's coming from the ether, almost like antenna. And they're starting to wind around each other like a DNA double helix. It reminds me of a wind-up toy. And the reason why I love this energy so much is because it really is that. It's like you're finally putting things together. You're finally downloading you finally have access to the information that you need to be able to put things together and make sense of something so that you can move forward with something. And that is wonderful. Now, understand this. It's not always good news, but it's always good news. What do I mean by that? In that it's not always what you want to hear, but it is what you need to hear, and it will be something that is productive. And so I say here, it may come in the form of an email, it may come from something that you see or read. It may be, this is Gemini energy, conversation, like interpersonal conversation, one-on-one conversation, even with a stranger. You know, Geminis are great at just striking up conversations with strangers. They love it. That's how they learn. That's how they explore their world. So this is the energy of getting that information and getting the right information and finally being able to put it all together and send it forward. Mercury, if you're watching this, I'm making this on September 10th of 2024. So whenever you're watching this, go back to around September 10th of 2024. Mercury has entered Virgo and it is direct now. Now that is a beautiful energy for this card because Mercury rules communications. It rules day-to-day thought, practicality, pragmatism, sensical intellect, day-to-day work and communications. So it entering Virgo, which is one of its domiciles, is very comfortable there. And Virgo gets things done. Virgo is an energy of practical work and practical application, daily practical application, which is very harmonious with Capricorn. So ultimately, Mercury being in Virgo will eventually put Mercury as somehow trine to your natal suns. Right now, it could possibly be square to some of your natal suns, but ultimately it will trine all of your natal suns. What does that mean? It means that you'll be able to start to process information. It'll start to mean that you'll start to be okay talking about things and understanding things and learning about things and knowing things. And so ultimately, things are starting to come together and Mercury will be in Virgo for the next 3 weeks. So let's get into how this energy is directly impacting you, maybe what the message is that is coming for you. We can ask the cards, what is the message that is coming for Capricorn? Please remember, guys, that whenever a card falls out, I will leave it where it lay. It's part of the message that way. If you're looking for a personal reading, I do provide those. Please check out my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and you can book and schedule. There's a number of different readings there. You can book and schedule whichever one works for you. And then if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel and be sure to ring that notification bell because I do go live and I do free tarot card readings live on YouTube for the public. And if you want to join those, you'll need to ring that notification bell and select all notifications or else you won't get notified when I go live. And if you want to, please become a member of the channel. And that way you'll be able to join the membership live chats that happen on a regular schedule so that you'll know you'll always have access to me if you need it once a week. Those membership options are the Harmony membership and the BWOB membership. So here we go. Here we go. We're almost there. cleanse the energy. You're going to hear a little ring. This and that are true. So there was something here that was kind of on the fence, or maybe somebody had trouble understanding a different perspective or seeing the other side of things. There could have been some back and forth going on, or just a sense of finally being able to see things from a different perspective and see that, you know, be diplomatic about something. This is very Libran energy with the this and that are true. This sense of not having to decide, but keeping things light and staying open to another perspective. And now things are starting to come together. So somehow that's becoming useful. And then we have now is a lucky time. So yay, working into the future and into this week. This is an energy of abundance, of fertility, of things moving forward and starting to multiply as well as speed up. The quickening is beginning to happen, my friends. And then we have trust in the magic, something new, something odd, something odd, but like in a good way, like something unique. That kind of energy of uniqueness and carefulness and preciousness, because it is special and unique. This sense of forming something, maybe an amalgamation of two different things that you wouldn't have been able to get unless you, I don't know, found a way to make things work together. But it does seem like there is an energy here that is going to enable that. This could also be actual fertility for those of you who are wondering. This could be baby making time. This could be baby making time. So there is that energy of connectivity. So let's, I don't know, did we already do this? See if anything else comes out really quick, and then we're going to get into, so you're beginning something new. And I've gotten this for the last couple of readings, is this is really a good time for you to begin something new. I mean, it's just that kind of energy of things will go fast, they'll work out, they're more likely to work out, that kind of energy. So the last couple of readings, if you want to check out the Capricorn playlist, have really been in that spirit. So same thing here, but there's optimism here. And there is engagement here and almost an excitement here that I haven't gotten in the other readings. So let's see how this plays out. We'll get into the 7-day play-by-play. I am going to see how this all plays out, see how this all ends up. Okay, so let's see what happens first. This could be day one. This could be step one. This is just how things are playing out this week. Opportunities. Maybe many different opportunities. Also the potential for many different offers. Also the potential for, spreading the love around, like spreading the abundance around, not keeping it all to yourself, or putting yourself out there and being very giving and demonstrating your abundance by sharing. This could also be putting yourself out there for a lot of different opportunities. Could it also represent or mean that somebody is providing opportunities for you? Yes, in certain contexts, but in this context, it's you that's doing the standing up. It's you that's doing the offering. It's almost like you have a lot to give to somebody, to people. You have a lot to give. Okay. This is in reverse here. So we have something in the past, something that was destabilized, or something that was untraditional. So it's almost like it's not common for you. It's sort of odd for you. It's not going by tradition, or this could be a Taurus that you were dealing with, or your marriage, right? So whatever that is, however you're resonating with this Taurus energy, it's an energy of, this is an energy of stability and steadfastness and certainty and tradition, but that's a little bit lopsided. So it's going off the cusp a little bit. And then we have this Six of Pentacles, which is trying new things, trying different things, or spreading around your plan, right? So it's active energy with the Six of Pentacles, okay? What's day 2? We have a decision that's being made, or something that you're contemplating with regards to the future. You're deciding which is the right investment to make, and almost you're starting to become aware that something you didn't want to look at or didn't want to make a choice about is now going to directly impact the future. It's almost like a call to arms, this sense of, I know I have to do this. I know the time is now. I know that either somebody's future, my future depends on me. This is a sense of, I want to make the choice that's right for the future. Like, what will be the best outcome? What's the best investment? Sitting there contemplating it. Okay, so what's the choice that Capricorn makes? What's the choice that Capricorn makes? What about day 3? Heartbreak, sadness, disappointment. Wow. What do you mean? Six of Cups. There's some sort of heartbreak that happens on day 3, and this may be something that's sort of removed. In other words, removed from the general message, in that just something happens with regards to an old friend, or something to do with home, something to do with where you grew up, old friends from home. It could have been a heartbreak that you experienced in your youth that you still remember, that still makes you care. And that could mean it's your driving inspiration. But it could also be that you get word or news that something has happened to somebody that you loved from the past, or even a landmark from your hometown that you remember from your past. And ultimately, what both of these experiences will serve as is inspiration for whatever you're putting together, or however you're handling a situation. Could be a heartbreak from the past, a heartbreak from somebody that broke your heart in the past. And that would stand then as a lesson to you, right? Even if it is somebody comes back and communicates with you, this would stand as a lesson to you and a reminder of what not to do. What about day 4 or step 4, whatever you... We have a new offer of love, a new beginning. So this really is realizing something, like an aha moment this week of what really matters to me, and how to really work something, treat somebody, and how to make the right decisions based on difficult situations from the past. This is an offer of love. This is something that's new, an offer of kindness, an offer of tenderness and generosity. This might have also been, for some of you, pain of not being able to feel like you were ever a child, ever get a real childhood, or struggle with having children, whereas now there is fertility or a time for you to play. And Capricorns is like, you're never young, right? You always have that weight of Saturn on you. But ultimately, this is not that. This is a sense of play, caring, open-heartedness, lightheartedness, of which is not common for you, but it seems like you've evolved. What about day 5? Capricorn, please. Putting these old shitty situations, these old challenges, this old haterade, putting it to rest. Putting it to rest. Okay, and then 6 of Wands. There's this energy of victory and success over whatever was plaguing you, whatever arguments kept happening, whatever challenges kept coming up. So that's what it is. It's like that's what this is. It's putting to rest whatever old challenges that you had, because you couldn't understand it, you couldn't see it, you couldn't understand it from both perspectives. But now there's this energy of not caring about it anymore, or understanding it and being able to care where once you didn't. Like, just this sense of it's not blocking you anymore. And this is maybe coming out into the open about challenges or struggles that you've had, which could be another motivation or inspiration. Or you're sick of competition in the haterade and you decide to show up for the fight because you know you can win it. How about 6? This is the devil energy, but it's your card. It means restriction. It means only seeing things from the practical. It means a lot of times just making decisions in fear, not having confidence. Or this was some Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Somebody who was really suave and charming, but kind of like didn't have the confidence and made other people feel bad. You know, made other people feel bad because they didn't feel right, or were very much a player in some way. And then there's this energy of just bad juju, being restricted or wanting to block that from happening again. Okay. Do they? Or something that you didn't have confidence in before. There's Temperance here. Being able to make these 2 impossible situations work. Lack of confidence and fear with ending that cycle and being able to move forward. This is Sagittarian energy of finding a way to make something work, expand your portfolio, branch out, travel, and allow yourself to finish a cycle that doesn't... This is 100%... You're done with something, but you're done with it in the way of completion. This is that energy of, I'm ready for this new thing. I'm ready for this new challenge. I got to get to day 7. Hold on. Let me get a moon card, because we do have a full moon coming up on the 17th. Your dreams need a practical plan. This is Taurus energy. This is Taurus energy. So, what the fuck do you mean? Now, that to me says restriction. The sense of, I'm scared to move forward, or let's do it from optimism. Having the optimism to decide to start putting the nuts and bolts into place to make things real. So this sense of allowing your practical side to be applied to your goals and aspirations. And through that practicality, finding a way forward. That's beautiful. Let me see what all of this is about for Capricorn. What is all this about? You have a head start on somebody here. And this is the right time to just sort of like relax and do it. It's almost like you have finally gotten to a point of comfort with going in this different direction or doing things differently. Like you finally, it's because you have a step ahead. You're a step ahead of somebody. And you know you have a leg up. Let's get into day 7 over in the extended. I will meet you guys there. The link is down below in the description box. I've pinned it to the top of the comment section for your convenience. You can also just find me over on Vimeo, Born Without Boundaries Tarot on Vimeo. Click on the recent Capricorn. It will be the same thumbnail and title as this, so you'll know it's the extended. I'll see you guys there.